Hey everybody, I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Again, my name is Mary. For those who do not know, I am an author, speaker, and also a life coach. Here to get you activated into being the best version of yourself. And so I just wanted to jump on here and let somebody know on this Monday morning, it is the start of a new week. Thank you, Jesus. We are entering in a new week where we should have new goals, have a new mindset, and be determined to walk this thing out, this life that God has given us. And so I just want to let you know that you are enough. You are enough. The way you look is enough. The way you walk is enough. The way you talk is enough. The assignment that God has called and has appointed for your life, you are enough to get it done. You don't have to seek validation in any other area. You do not have to go out of your way to try to get support and validation from the outside world. And something that I know is when you are doing what it is, I cannot believe that. That's my daddy calling me. I should have put my phone on do not disturb, but nevertheless, when you are doing what it is that God has called you to do, it's going to be crickets. And that's how you know that God has told you to do it. And that's how you know that you're stepping outside of your will and you're actually moving in the things of the Lord, because I'm telling you, you won't get the support that you think you'll get. It's gonna be silent, and in that silence, God is building you and He's molding you, and He's seeing, like, are you doing it for them or are you doing it for Him to be glorified, for him to be edified here in the earth. And so we have to be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the works of the Lord. You hear me? So, yes, just know, like, you are enough in the calling and the gifting that God has given you. And right now, everybody may not see that, but don't seek validation from outside sources. Do not try to, because the moment we try to seek validation from somebody else, or the moment we try to see, what everybody else is saying concerning our life or concerning the call on our life, the moment we step out of ourselves and our relationship with Christ concerning what He has already said, and we go looking for validation, that's when everything turns left. That's when you start listening to the wrong people. They don't have the same vision that God gave you, because God ain't speaking to them about you. He's speaking to you about you. So that's where we get deterred. That's where we get off. That's where we get detoured. And then we have to understand that a lot of people, they don't believe in themselves, and they're not confident enough in themselves to actually step out and do stuff like, whatever it is that God has put on your heart to do, or whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. And so a lot of people will discourage you and say, oh no, that'll never work, or oh no, don't write the book, because they're fearful, because they don't want to write the book. But if you know that it's something that God has put on your heart, know that He has already equipped you. He's already anointed you. He has already appointed you to do that thing. And so just know that you are enough to get it done. Of course, keep God first. Absolutely. I cannot stress how vital it is that our relationship with Christ be intact, that our relationship, that we are communing with Him. And it's funny because today I did a TikTok, because like I was getting a lot of inboxes. A lot of people were saying to me, like, you're always talking about your relationship with Christ, and you're always talking about, like, and so how does that look? Because a lot of people think it's just like, and I'll do an example here for y'all, because a lot of people, so in my TikTok this morning, I did like, I was just reading through my Bible a little bit, like just, reading through my Bible, and I was like, okay, time to pray, and I was like, what people think your relationship with Christ look like versus what it really looks like. And so I was up in my closet trying to pick out me something to wear, and I'm like, yeah, Lord, see, you told me to do this, and I don't really know, so like, I need you to show me what to do, because I can't do this in my own strength, and I just don't have no idea. And then, like, yeah, concerning my kids, I'm gonna need you to help me raise them so they could be the people that they need to be. Like, I'm still growing for myself. Like, that's how I talk to God. And I talk to Him throughout the day, and I was showing people that, this is what people think the relationship with Christ will look like. But your relationship with Christ is your everyday communion with Him. Your relationship with Christ is you just talking to Him about the littlest things, because remember, He wants to be in every detail of our lives. And so it's those moments when you driving in the car and you just like, okay, Lord, like, what's up? Like, what's up? You put this business on my heart. you know, like, I'm doing this, but I just don't see, like, how, like, can you help my unbelief? You know, like, that's a relationship with Christ. It's not some old deep, um it's not deep, y'all. It's just simple communication, the same way we communicate with our friends and our family and our children and whoever else that we have in our life. It's the same way with Christ. We're just communing with him. We're just putting him in every detail of our life. On your way to the store, picking out your clothes, like, everything. Just talk to him. While you making coffee, I could be sitting here and I'm just talking to him, just talking to him, you know. That's communication. That's building your relationship with Christ. It's just simple communication, the same way we talk. The only thing is, you can't see him. And so, I mean, that's the only thing, but definitely he speaks back. He definitely speaks back. He will affirm through his word. He will speak through his word, you know. But I just had to give that visual today on TikTok, because a lot of people are like, I hear you talk about your relationship with Christ. What does that look like? And, you know, like, they think it's like this deep thing, and it's like, no, it's not that deep. But I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know, like, you are enough to push and just go forth in the things of the Lord, what it is that God has called you to do. You are totally equipped for it. Like, he has already equipped you for it. And in those moments when you feel like, okay, Lord, I don't see what you're doing, like, what's up, where we going with this, what's going on, yeah, he'll show you, he'll lead you, he'll guide you. Of course, spend time in prayer, spend time in worship, commune with him, keep him a center of every decision you make, keep him engaged with the things you do, because a lot of times we can get so far-fetched off into something else. But, like, keep him, acknowledge him. The word tells us to acknowledge him in all of our ways. So we have to acknowledge him when we're making decisions, or before we make decisions, in the midst of the decision, still acknowledge him. Okay, Lord, I'm not for certain if this is what you said, but I'm going to go ahead and do this. I ask that you know, guide me and realign me if I'm getting too far-fetched. Like, you know, like, that's how relationship with Christ is. And so I just want to let you all know that you are enough. I'm going to go on and continue with my day. I am offering life coaching services as of now, and so I will put the link down in my website, and we can do, you know, you can go on my website and book a discovery call to see if we are the right fit for one another, if you are ready to become the best version of yourself, if you are tired of the things that has been trying to keep you bound, if you are tired of things overcoming you and you're ready to overcome it, if you are tired of not knowing who you are, not knowing your identity, settling for things that are less of you, but you just know, like, it's so much more to life, then I'm ready to connect with you. I'm ready to work with you and help you discover who you are. And so I'm super excited for the things that are going to happen in your life that God is going to do through you. We have to remember that we are here on assignment, that we are here for a purpose. And so, yes, we have a life, but we're also here to do something. We're also here to help somebody else. The things that we've made it out of and overcame, we're here to now be a light to somebody else to help them do the same thing. And so I look forward to all that God is going to do in your life. I'm so excited that you decided to tune in to my video today, because you could have been doing anything else, but if you tuned in, I believe that God was speaking to you today, because nothing is a coincidence, but everything has purpose, and everything you know, is lined up that way. God does that, and so he allows us to come across different videos and different connections and different things, because he does speak and work through people. And so I hope you all have a fantastic week. Look, set some goals for this week. Know that you are enough this week. Whatever it is that is trying to make you feel less than, you just have to talk to that thing and let that thing know that I am enough and I can do all things through Christ that gives me strength. And so you all have an amazing day. I love you, and goodbye.